Well, it's a game much like last year's, where we knew that we were facing a very talented offensive team coming in the Carrier Dome in Albany State, and one of our goals was to try to get as many possessions as we could off of face-offs, and we were able to accomplish that today. But as the game went on, looking at the rest of the coaching staff, I thought this could come down to whoever has the ball last, and fortunately we had the ball last and were able to put it away with a little play that we had set up at the end of the game. My hat's off to Albany State. They've been outside a lot, and they came in the Carrier Dome, played a great game, and didn't panic when we had the early lead, and came out and had a good second half.
John, in terms of the play that you scored, before that, at the end of regulation, you obviously knew what the situation was. That if you try to score there, possession, the ball goes out, they back it up, they win again without a baseball to start.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I'm like, what are you doing? But that was exactly the plan. Exactly how it went.
Yeah, well, we had the ball with Akeem, and I thought they were going to come out and double team us right away. But they did. They played pretty smart. They left one guy in the crease area as the backer, and we told Akeem. He thought about it for a second. We told him if they chase you and you turn the corner, we made sure that we flooded the other side of the field with all the other players, so that if he was going to come around, he was going to come around by himself and beat the two guys. But they did a smart thing. They kept the backer in, and unfortunately, we had possession going into the overtime.
Now that wing ball, you go to that. That's a play that I've seen you guys run a lot. Where you start one midi up top, and then you kind of sneak the other midi in that open area.
Correct.
Eddie last year, probably going back here. It's a pretty tried and true play for you guys.
Yeah, it's worked pretty well, especially when we have a dodger with the ball, dodger finisher, and they have to slide, because if they don't, then we're going to get a really good take on the goaltender. I thought Randy was wide open first coming off of it. I think we just had a little tough angle to feed him with, and fortunately Scooney came up with it and we were able to put it away. I thought their goalie played great, especially in the second half.
John, how do you explain the defensive breakdown?
We kind of changed as the game went on. We thought that we knew we were going to have to help out and slide on those attackmen, and especially with Mullins. I thought Mullins did a great job, and Lyle, and didn't think we had to go as much as we did. But we showed to them, and we did leave the open guys. We didn't recover well in the first half, and they were able to get some easy shots, especially in the second quarter. And we tried to make some changes in the second half. But I give a lot of credit to the Albany team. A lot of those players, he's got 90% of his team coming back, and a lot of that offense is back, and they know that that people are going to be after their attackmen. And I thought they came up big. Their middies came up big in situations, big goals for them.
Henry, can you take us through what's running through your mind as you're winding up, taking that last shot?
Not much. I just kind of realized I was so open. I just kind of let it go, turned around, and ended up going in.
I imagine you're kind of picking a corner there, or you just kind of chuck it as hard as possible, or what?
Well, right when I realized, it's kind of my shot when sometimes when I have nothing else, I kind of let that bounce, let the goalie dip, and so it goes low, and I just pop it up. That's usually just kind of like my turnaround, fast shot, just a nice little bouncer.
Comfortable with the sidearm, leaning a little towards underhand in that area? I think your high school coach would tell you better shoot overhand.
Yeah, no, I'm usually an overhand guy, but in that situation, I let it go underhand.
Yeah, I mean, the defense did a great job of keeping Miles really low there, and I think he was only 1 yard above GLE, and he's dangerous from there, but they're all over his hands, and it was just kind of a simple pencil save. It basically just kind of hit me and bounced out in front, and we got the rebound, so that's, it was just great defense overall.
Bobby, how gratifying is it for you to kind of be back in a situation where you're getting meaningful minutes, kind of worked all kind of preseason to get here?
It's nice, and I like spending time with Dom. Dom's a great goalie also, and we both been playing well in practice, and it's nice to be back.
Coach, from your side, you decided to go bottom in the second half of the ball. What kind of what it means?
It's really just what we've been seeing in practice and what we've tried in the scrimmages and in the previous game. Bob's been playing really well, and Don's been playing well. And, they both deserve to play. And it's a different situation from maybe a year or two ago where we were trying to figure out who the starter would be. Now they're just both playing well, and I think they support one another, and we're comfortable putting both in these situations. Yeah, no, Albany, they're really slick inside, and some of the shots that Dom took, some of the shots that Bobby took were right on the doorstep. You're not going to save too many of those with those guys shooting it. But I thought Bob played a great second half.
Randy, would you talk a little bit about how important that first game was against Siena? Come out, it just seemed like tonight you were like really much.
It was real good. It just gave me a feel for like the Division I level, and I just had to get used to it, get the jitters out the first game. And today I felt way more comfortable and felt good.
You guys played with the Thompsons, back in the Iroquois, back when they scrimmaged that last year.
Yep.
You know what they can do. I guess you know that 16-11 against those guys, it's not time to put it back together.
No.
Any extra feeling or emotion from you playing against kind of teammates with the Iroquois? Was this game actually special?
No, not really. No, just kind of went out there and tried to win the game. Try to get the boys going. My teammates really. They kind of helped me. They embraced me really well, and they're supportive of me, and it's good.
You want to describe that last play?
Yeah.
Maybe one kind of dodge on the pole, and one I tried to go, and then you
I kind of just like brung the ball across the top there, and two guys slid to me, Scooney's guy, and I seen Scooney standing there wide open, so I tossed her in there.
Your reaction.
Yeah, like I said before, defense did just a very, very good job of keeping Miles down below the crease. All week we were talking about having an early gate on him, which means keeping behind the goal more because then obviously he's less effective there. But so they just did what they were supposed to do, and it made it kind of be an easy shot for me to save. A little bit. Just it's nice after what they did to us last year. Beating us in here. It's nice to get the win this year.
It looked like the page after the book again. The years where you struggled at the X, you kind of were able to negate that with great play on the wings, forcing turnovers, maybe riding guys, other teams in turns. That seemed to me like that happens in a perfect amount of time tonight. Maybe with the book control. Was that a concern for you, Dylan? What happens after you win possession?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We kind of we adjusted to that. We've got some things that we've done in the past that we didn't put in yet. We're going to be putting them in tomorrow. But for Chris to get him out and then run with it, and he had to make some better decisions himself. It wasn't all just off the ball guys. There were some things they knew that if he was going to win it, they were going to try to chase him. They even let him go out and take the shot the one time. And we're just going to keep working at it. Some other things to give him an outlet for the ball.
Henry, forgive me if this is a stupid question, but when's the last time you had kind of a game-winning goal, an overtime goal? When's the last kind of moment like this for you?
I think this is my first. Yeah. So yeah, I was just thinking about that just right now. I think this is my first time that I got an overtime goal. So I've tied it up before, but never got the overtime.
What do you remember, kind of the celebration and the aftermath? Where did you look to see?
I don't know. I was just kind of surprised almost that it happened, and then I was just running for my life for my teammates. I think that might have been the most tired I've ever been. So yeah, it's a good feeling though.
We know more about him. We last year we played him the year before and we handled him, and they both worked very hard in the off season. You can see it in Miles. He's a whole different player than he was from 2 years ago. And so we learned from last year's game. They came out and showed us what they could do. It much improved from the year before, and we kind of remembered that and talked to other people who have played them in the past, watched a lot of film. I thought the guys one-on-one did a pretty good job with him today.
First ACC game, and then you got a team that this week was all
we're going to learn about them. We know they've got some, they had some graduation last year, but they got some freshmen playing really well. And in their scrimmages, they put up some numbers. They 16 and whatever they've put up so far in the spring. So it's going to be interesting watching them. We have to be patient. We know they do well in the face-off, so that'll be a concern for us too. Because Maryland in the past has played us. They've been fairly patient, and they work for really good shots. So we're going to have to play good defense, rely on our goalies, and make sure we're pretty efficient at the offensive end of the field.
Coach, the Thompsons came out and only made one goal in the second half as a trio. What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
I think their guys were just more comfortable playing it. I think we created some of the offense early on. I think we were so concerned about them that we went so early and we left some guys open, on sliding to them. And I think we saw our matchups kind of liked them more in the second half, did a little less sliding, did some zone, especially on the inverts. And like I said, the other guys stepped up for them and played well.
Final question.
Yeah, we had 10 one-goal games last year, and unfortunately it wasn't double overtime today. So we're almost a way of life, and if you're watching the basketball team, we aren't trying to mimic them, although it's turned out that way. And it is good. It's good to have this win. To be 2-0, coming off the Siena, we built on that, and we knew we were in a tough game, so it's great to come out on top this year.